Man, I suck at this character. Uh, this is one of my most inconsistent characters in the entire game. I absolutely love him to death. He has so many cool parts about his kit, but I absolutely despise the delay on most of it. If your reactions are not specific and lightning fast, sometimes you're gonna fuck shit up. You're gonna get yourself killed. So anyway, Dehaka. Dehaka was, I can't remember where at in the draft that I got him. I think it was the last two picks, honestly, because it was me and Zigara for some reason. Zigara, usually an offlaner, but she did really well in the 4-man, I think. Anyway, I took Dehaka here. This is a Braxis game. I took Dehaka because a lot of those matchups he can go even with, and any weaker matchups like Artanis or you get the idea. There's the big three were Blaze, Yrel, and Dehaka, and I think with Blaze becoming main tank material, we're going to see less of him in the offlane. But we'll figure that out as those changes roll on, and with the new changes to the game that are coming soonish. But this is going to be a Dehaka offlane game. Global presence on this map in particular is going to be really helpful. But we'll get it going. Learned a couple things about Dino Dude, and hopefully not make a bunch of terrible decisions. So here we are, offlane day 2. This is a Dehaka game. This is people waiting really long to pick talents. Um, it's fairly simple in 2-lane scenarios to figure out what your offlaner needs to do. So here we are. We're going to go to the top lane because that's the designated offlane in this map. And based on the other team's comp, it's going to be Ragnaros up there with us. I took Agility at level 1. Agility is the standard talent, and you'll see me when we're on our way up there go through the bushes to get that enhanced movement speed. It's a 120% movement speed. I think I looked in the game, and that's what it's up to. So he's a little scuttlebutt. It's pretty good. Since Ragnaros is coming up here, there is honestly there's not going to be much for us to do to win this lane. We just have to clear it and try to dodge his abilities. Ta-da! 1.5 things on the checklist completed. He's going to get some pretty easy damage with his Q, but he can't just stand there and auto attack me like he's doing. He really has to wait for the Q cooldown, and if he does that, I get enough essence to proc my heal when I need it. Right now I got 10. I should be able to hold the globes really easy too. And assuming I can land in my tongue on him, he has absolutely no leg to stand on. What he should be doing is just clearing the lane, trying to get the globes. And I would not have taken the W quest either. I mean, maybe it's good for clear. And then he just walked up to a minion wave without C. Anyway, Diablo died, but Hanzo also died. Good job. Zagara being a bug down in the bottom lane while we're being a robot bug up in the top lane. This was surprising. Like, he ripped this really early. I took a lot of damage from it, but I still got my trait, so who the fuck cares? And it's not like he can take the point back while he's a building, so like what? Maybe he just wanted to rip it. It just seems like a strange choice to me. I was looking down there to see if they needed help. They obviously did not. That's so weird. We are the red team, but coming up on the left side of the screen there, it'll show us as blue. Interesting. Anyway, we're still Still working hard to get our enhanced agility done. This level 4, we're going to take... I will remember... No, I won't. Oh, right, the extra essence from lane minions. Since there is not as much essence for us to get from hitting heroes with RW, we took the lane minion, the one who collects, for additional essence from minions, since this is basically our job all game. I am clearing out the wave because that's what I do, and my team is trying pretty hard. Holy fuck! To get some damage on that building down there. It looks like they're having some trouble. What is it about the enemy team that has clear? Not well, I guess Hanzo. Hanzo and KT have some pretty decent clear. So maybe that's what's keeping them back so far. Got rid of the Guardians. Now we're just waiting for the lane minions to come in. Team is backing up bottom. Enemy team. Yeah, look at that. The Zerg wave is blue, but it's attacking blue buildings. I smell a bug. Honestly, Rag he can't keep fighting with us like this. He does not have the same amount of sustain that we do. I ducked that one a little bit early. Or no, I ducked his E, I think. Not that that is the ability to duck. I should probably be ducking the W, or I can't really duck his Q, because if I duck it, he just holds it, even if he did make the swing. But I went back and used my Z top, because there's no point in using a fountain when we have the Z up. It is on a 70-second cooldown, BTW, with the most recent nerfs to it. So you have to be a little bit more thoughtful about when and where you use it. My team, the bottom lane, still does not look like they need much help. Let's actually go see what they're doing. Yeah, there's not a whole lot going on there. Dodged both his E and his W, and got the tongue, and gonna slap him a couple times, but that's it. At 7, I took Feeding Frenzy, so I know a lot of people will like to play Dehaka W, but what you should be doing with Dehaka in most situations is CC. He is going to be classified as a bruiser, and him putting out damage and crowd control is one of the most impactful parts of his kit. And then I tongued the building there because we have the battle momentum with Feeding Frenzy on our Q, so using it for ability damage is not bad. Just go ahead and clear the wave, even if fucking Rag hit. Oh, yep, that was a fuck up. That was a fuck up. Pull him back to the towers, get some poke damage in. Really, this is the entirety of this lane. Like, when you're playing Dehaka against someone who isn't Urel or Blaze, this may change with the upcoming changes to the way that the game works. But when you're playing him against people who aren't those other two, main tank, off-roll, not main tank, you get what I mean, tanky off-roll, or off-lane heroes, auto-attacked, tongue, punch, nailed it, tongue punched his fart box. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the Blaze Urel matchups with Dehaka are a little bit more nuanced, because all that you guys are going to do together is this weird clear dance where nobody really goes in, nobody goes whatever. But when you're playing against people like Rag, or Alarak, or Falstad, or Rexar, you're going to want to dodge abilities more and get more aggro when you can, because you out-sustain almost fucking everybody, like crazy. Um, yeah, super easy objective take. We're just gonna keep slapping the buildings. I am gonna start looking for an engage once I have mana down in the bottom lane. I think that is probably a terrible idea, but it's in the back of my head right now. We're gonna get the fort down at the very least because the enemy team committed everybody. Rag was down there. I saw him, and this was an easy. He got me. Duck. I didn't duck. Oh, I didn't have any mana. That's why. Ha! Still not used to that. Still getting used to the mana bar. This is me hoping that my team is going to push that wave up into the tower. I want to go in here. I really do. And I'm thinking, Jane is just going to clear those minions. Our minions are going to come up. She didn't clear the minions. I got a drag, but I am going to die because I just didn't have any minion aggro to stop the tower. Really, really stupid stuff. Just dumb. Like, we have the engage, all you have to do is make it safe for me to walk under the tower by killing 2 minions, and you didn't do it. But that's fine. That engage went poorly. We lost 3 people. Actually 4 people. Me, Zag, Anna, and Diablo with his holes. And now I just decided, fuck it, I'm going back to the top lane. I'm sick of this crap. I don't want to play with you guys anymore. I'm going home. That was an interesting interaction. Rag's still in the bottom lane for some reason. I am not sure who they're going to send top. If anybody, they may just be giving up the soak because they know they can't handle me. Oh, you are dead. I look for another engage. Get the wrong tongue target. We did get Hanzo with the ISO, and he jumped over a wall that was not. Get him. Get him. There he is. There he is. Not sure why he jumped that way. Gonna have a tongue with one more auto attack. Go ahead and grab the KT. Me and Diablo are virtually unkillable in this situation. If we had our healer here, yep, there she is. I'm gonna go tap real quick. Get some essence up from the minions. Get these fucking regen globes. Help Diablo out with his sustain a little bit too. And then we can go fight again, because it's only Rag in the top lane, and he's got a long way to push that shit. That is me getting my shit jacked by my tank. Because my skill shot takes a little bit of wind up, and his is just like, oh, I see somebody, let's tackle them. Zag doing my job in the top lane for me. Got that Hanzo grab. Didn't get any follow-up, and the Deckard save with his ult. Otherwise, Diablo would have gotten Hanzo, and he'd be dead as fuck right now. Anna doing a pretty decent job just healing us up. And, oh, yep, KT figured it out. But he still got tackled from ultra far away, and then ISO'd, and, or Deckard did. They both wear kind of dress robes, so I can understand why I would confuse the silhouettes. Did you see that arrow dodge? Let's just hold him in the blizzard. Diablo with the kill, or Jaina with the kill, I guess. But here comes the lava wave bottom to kill our objective. I'm gonna go back for some mana, and then I will brush stalker in. Zag still top, doing Zag things. It's nice of her. And here I am, just like that. There is the molten core. I'm just gonna try to dodge all the fucking AoE shit that's laying all over the ground. Oh, duck. Boop. Don't ever pull Dehaka if you're KT. There is no point. All of your abilities take too long to happen, and I can duck them all. Ooh, wow, that caught me just like on the tip of my butt. Yeah, that was a really good route. Me and my big dino butt couldn't handle it. Boom! Jada down. Anna trying to heal the Diablo. It's working okay, but now she's dead. Because these people aren't me and they don't have an E button that will dig them under the ground. Oh, and Zag with a 4-man mob, but nobody there to do anything about it. No APOC from Diablo. No, nothing. That was really disappointing to watch. It's like, oh man, this would have been so cool, but it sucked. I mean, no, it was great, but it sucks that the whole team was dead. Huh. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Goodbye, Diablo. You can do it. Oh, Zag's Diablo's dead. Zag's next. Coming around from the back. We just lost 2 people, but they lost to Hanzo. We still have a tower here. Gonna make sure the KT can't get away. He is ISO'd. He is tongued. He is dead. He is... Oh, yeah. There goes the rest of his team. Ooh. Lucky fucker. And the roots just keep fucking shit up. We're gonna go for the bush here to get some movement speed. Don't even need to tongue him. Boss is a terrible idea. We should be getting the camps instead. Hanzo is up in 3. KT will be up shortly thereafter, and then Stitches after that. We don't have a whole lot of boss damage outside of Jaina. And even then, that's all bursty damage, so doing the boss seems like a terrible idea. And then I'm going to put my tongue right behind Diablo because I saw him do that tackle, and I knew he was going for the flip. So, ta-da! That's how you follow up CC. Zag doing the correct thing, going for the camps. We want the little camps. The boss camp is just not worth it at this point. That's me going into a bush again for movement speed. Walking towards the Stitches, stopping him from walking at Jaina, stopping him from using his putrid bile, still chasing him on down, auto-attacking, got another tongue on him, got fucking stunned out of it by Deckard again. You'll see that we are really, really hard out of mana again. That is what that turnaround was for. Looks like Jaina is about to die as well. Anna trying to heal her up. I am trying to get another tongue, but I just don't have the mana for it, sadly. And the friendly team blocks the arrow for the Anna back against the bush. Good job, guys. Way to go. We should be going with the wave, but my team makes the executive decision to go bottom instead altogether, which I guess, let's see, Reg's got his lava wave up right now. There it is. I mean, I guess that's fine. Our comp does have some pretty decent siege potential, and if they have to react to both the top and the bottom lane at the same time, we're gonna make things work. Hi, Hanzo. He's this fucking guy. Your health bar is too tiny to be that close to people. Goodbye, Stitches. Deckard again. I did duck that one this time, and I have my Q ready for when they come out. Instantly stun the Deckard. Nice and simple. I don't have a duck that time because I ducked Deckard's ult. But, really, my whole focus at this point is just the core. Diablo wants to keep killing people. It looks like the friendly team also wanting to kill a lot of people. I don't care about that. I am using my tongue, my auto attacks, and my W on the core at this moment. And we're going to try to end this fucking game. Me and my little dino paws here are having a wonderful time. Just steadily chugging away. It's coming. There it is. There it is. Dino Man wins. Alright. So that was Dehaka. And that was Rex's holdout. Diablo getting the MVP. He was actually doing a really good job with that hero. I didn't even make it on the board. Anyway, there are the talents. This is the tongue build, basically, for Dehaka. This is the build that you're going to be using more often than not in situations like these, because being able to tongue people is incredibly impactful in team fights, in the lane by yourself. You can also take the W build, though I suggest if you're going to do that you take adaptation instead of isolation. Unless you're a fucking professional, and then you do whatever the fuck you want. But, yeah, that's the off-lane Dehaka build. And that is going to carry you hardest into the late game. Our lane partner that game, Ragnaros, I do not believe that he went the correct build. He definitely didn't. But more to that, he just made some kind of questionable calls and plays with his hero in the lane, which let me kind of run him over. So that being coupled with Dehaka's global really mounted to more pressure for us than it did for them, even with their Lava Wave and Molten Core combo. And that's how that game kind of snowballed into oblivion for us. So, big takeaways from this are constant XP soak. Let's take a look at that. 16,000. Rag had 15,000, and that was with Lava Wave. You have to keep in mind, with your off-lane character, if there is XP to be soaked, you have to do it. No exceptions. Don't make your team do it. Go the fuck over there and do it yourself. That's super simple off-lane 101. Just do it. If you got the lane pushed up, then you can go help your team. If you don't, that's when you gotta leave. You gotta stop doing the fun stuff with the fighting, and you gotta go do soaking. Just do it. Just fucking do it. It's not a quick match. This is your job. Be the dinosaur. But otherwise, that game, I thought I was going to miss a lot more tongues and ISOs than I did. I think I went probably about 75% of the stuff that I flung a hit, so I was pretty happy with that. And then the only thing I would think to do better in that game, there were probably more options to teleport or to dig in to help my team in some situations, but I did not notice them because I was not looking at the bottom of the map enough. I was spending a lot of time focused on the top lane and the mini-map, where I should have been kind of just looking down in the bottom lane. Because it's 4-man, it's always going to look like it's going good, but there are times that it probably could have gone better as 5, and I didn't make the call to do that. So, noticing those global positional advantages with Dehaka is another big learning point for anybody playing the character, and myself in general. just any global, really, making sure that you can see where you're needed and when to do it. With Dehaka's big Z cooldown now, though, it is something you're going to have to be much more attuned to. So start working on that. If you liked the video, let me know. If you're just watching to laugh at my incredibly mediocre play, I mean, that's cool too. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for YouTubing and stuff. Let me know if you got anything from this video, or if you would have done anything differently. And other than that, I hope that you have a dino day.